And I do want to say one more thing before we get out of here. If you're upset that you can't fap off to a video game character, you need help. You need to go outside, touch some grass, make some friends. Blue Jay, I'm talking about this whole
what did I do?
well, not you.
Oh.
You know, you need to go outside, make friends. If you're worried about how big a video game character's breasts are or how long their hair is, you have a problem. Seek help. Just saying.
Hey, well, listen, you're coming
Are
from
we
a
going
guy.
here? Are we going here on this?
No,
Are we going to bring
coming
it the
from
heat?
a guy. Wait, coming from a
Bring
guy.
the heat. Bring the heat. Let's go. That's what we're here for.
Listen, coming from a guy that is pissed off that Lego took the cleavage away from Princess and Slave outfit, Return of the Jedi. So you know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that?
It's a line.
All right.
It's a
We're
line.
obviously talking about Intergalactic.
Two games.
Intergalactic in The Witcher. And
Yes,
this is where
we
I'm gonna bring some heat. I'm gonna lay it down hot.
I want to play that game.
How full of shit are the antis? This is how full of shit all you are. First off, I think it's manufactured. I don't really think you really think the character looks bad. But what have we heard for years? Why don't you make your own character? Why don't you stop doing race swaps and gender swaps? Do your own thing. And now you've moved on to it's a brand new IP. It's the own thing. And then they can't have that either. Stop it, internet. Stop it. Also, now you can't make your own thing either. This is where you're going just because. Well, with that said, the actress is a hardcore. The actress is a hardcore feminist, though. But whatever,
so
I don't care.
She's still a beautiful woman. People are upset that Tatiana is playing a lead character in a video game.
But now
she is a beautiful woman.
Now they've moved on to now you can't even develop your own thing without crying on the internet. It's a new IP. It hasn't been gender swapped. It hasn't been race swapped. You don't know this character. You have no attachment to the character, but you're still flipping out. Stop it. It's manufactured. Stop making everyone as miserable as you.
I know, King Photo. I know. Hey, this is what happens. I know.
Have you seen the trailer, Blue Jay?
That trailer looked hot.
Yes,
Tati Gabrielle looked hot as fuck.
Yes,
I mean she was in freaking Uncharted. She was in an Uncharted movie.
You know what? You know what? You want to make this topic even hotter? Let's look up the picture of them saying they fixed it. Basically, they did. Oh my god! Do you have that picture?
Hold on, let me look for it.
So there's a picture where there's what the antis like to do is we fixed it. Listen, look at Pamela Anderson. Beauty standards are changing. People are progressing. Not everyone thinks everything's the same thing. If you look at Stellar Blade, I'm not against Stellar Blade.
Here's one of them.
Oh, I haven't seen that. There's one that just looks like
they changed her natural black features. She is black and Asian for people that don't know. If you look at I can't even with these people on the internet.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't take what they say all that serious. I mean, I didn't even know what the game was until my friend from work showed it to me. I thought it looked badass.
Well, beauty standards have changed. Like if you look now, some people think the antis are saying, "Oh, she looks generic, just like an SJW or a feminist." Okay, but if you put her character next to Stellar Blade, I would prefer to play a story with her character instead of Stellar Blade, because Stellar Blade just looks like cheesecake fan service. The game
the gameplay is horrible.
The game looks fun. The game looks fun, but if I'm going for a story, she looks like every single fan service anime character ever. She's extremely generic. Where this character, yes, she looks like she's different. I'm intrigued by her story. I hope there's something more to her. Maybe there's a reason she's shaving her head. I don't know. But that's what seems more generic to me. Pamela Anderson stopped wearing makeup. Mm-hmm. I'm not telling people they can't wear makeup or anything. I'm just saying beauty is not the same for everyone anymore. And not everyone has to adhere to your standards of beauty.
Don't worry.
I think she's hot as F.
If you're go ahead.
Oh, I think Tati's hot as hell too, but I have my own standards right now.
That he still got that book I sent.
Yep.
Okay, so that was my dropping it
I
hot.
was making the joke, but yeah, I just don't even. It's like I don't
You know,
even.
and
I didn't even know there was
for people, it's called Intergalactic Heretic.
Yeah.
It's a Naughty Dog game from the same people that brought you the Last of Us and
Crash
Uncharted
Bandicoot.
games. Crash. You know,
Yeah, and I'm not against traditional beauty standards either. I'm just saying there's a variety out there, and the people that are so hardcore against us, like they just want ladies painted up with makeup all over, and you know it's different now. Why would you? Why if you're on a space
bounty
station?
hunter?
Bounty
hunter. Come on.
This is the one thing I can honestly say. You know, a lot of the effects, like certain video games, they don't take the person. They do changes of the video game, and some of the video game characters are supposed to look like women. They look like more like men. A lot of I can understand certain aspects.
And half of the guys that are complaining about this look like women. What's your point?
I'm just saying,
they're bitches.
But I know, but I'm just saying. But the whole fact is, when it comes to certain things, don't
play video games.
I don't play video. It's not that I don't play video games.
He's allowed to have an opinion.
I'm just saying the fact is that if you're gonna have like certain,
got his mic.
Look, Tomb Raider. Those days are over. I understand that.
She had a blocky chest. I don't get it.
But they try to digitally take out things. They don't make the person look like a woman more. Like, just make the voice. She's a beautiful woman. Why can't they have that image of her on the screen instead of a?
I will answer your question, Dom. Because what was she doing when the gameplay got there? She was kicking ass. It's not important to her character.
I know it's not important to the character, but it's also important to the fact is that you're taking. It's like the game, the Star Wars game, Outlaws.
This is perfect. Here's the other answer for you, Dom. If you had her looking all makeuped up, very like in a dress, and then you had her kicking ass at the end of the thing, the same people would be complaining about a different reason. Oh, it's another girl boss. She looks so feminine. She looks like she could kick ass. No one's talking about her abilities.
It has something to do with somebody kicking ass. It's about the fact that the gameplay, that this is the thing, because the reality sets in that the girls, the way they used to look, are not within now.
Because it's not real.
I'm gonna say that's
it's
reality.
Not real, Dom. It's not reality. You think any woman can match up to those proportions of these characters in video games?
There's lots of different women out there.
Of certain cultures,
I just find all women
huge boobs like that. No,
I just find
every ethnicity has huge boobs. And
it's not about the boob thing.
It's freaking over exaggerated.
Listen,
freaking weebs.
Look, the Outlaws video game. The girl that plays Vess.
She's beautiful in real life.
She's beautiful, but look at what they made her in the video game.
They did de-emphasize her beauty.
Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Why can't you just leave it alone? Yeah, you can make it to a point where you don't have.
How does that affect the video game play? How does it affect the story?
It's still somewhat of a factor, Bruce. People sexy.
You're buying a video game because of how hot a character looks.
No.
Oh, it's just the fact is that why digital
superficial beings, sex sells. Sorry, it does. But
so does Sonic. We not saying put some makeup and a wig on Sonic.
Well, I'll tell you what,
Mario.
What's the girl's name? Sonic. What's the chick's name?
If you want to fap up to the princess, go right ahead.
No one's saying
be
fapping.
My guest.
No one's saying fapping. People look at YouTube. If you're an extremely good looking person, you're going to most likely have more success on the internet too. It's just the way it is.
I'm not saying about just that they have a habit of doing that. I'm just saying the fact that the people that they're aiming for are not the same people that they used to aim for. And that's with everything that's going on in Hollywood, video games. They're going for a different demographic to a certain point. And the realistic is that, like Barbie used to be one thing. Now they got Barbies in wheelchairs. They got Barbies, handicapped Barbies.
That's been going on.
I'm just saying, all these
70s.
things are happening.
That's
now.
nothing new. It's nothing new. We've had wheelchair doctor, astronaut Barbie since the 70s. That's nothing new. That has nothing to do with feminism.
But now they have
nothing to do with
Barbie,
little dick guys in their basements asking their mother for the password to the internet. Thank you.
I see your points, Dom. I get a little bit.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying that now there are so much different things now to cope.
There seems to be a trend.
Exactly. Every different.
I recognize there's a
personality in person that's out there. Now they have something for everyone, and that's what they're doing now.
Yeah, so but there's a lot of people. I think people underestimate the people have issues with the way these characters look. There's a lot of people that like Perp was on there. It's like, heck yeah, she looks sexy as hell. Like, she's fire the way she looks. There's different standard. People are different now. They find different things. So people think that she doesn't have to, that she doesn't have to smile or something. She just means business. That's sexy too. Like, she's going for it. I'll tell you one thing. No one questioned her ability to kick ass in that trailer. Did anyone talk about that? No.
Video game. I didn't see the trailer. So what? So the picture that they showed with the two images of her, that's the image they have of her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just saying out of other stuff that I've seen. I don't know. I didn't see the trailer to this video game. She kicks ass. It's great to have someone that can kick ass, and it's awesome. But I'm just saying the reality of things are the way they are.
And this whole thing, it's fine. A woman can look the way she wants. If she wants to not wear makeup, wear makeup. But we're not talking about in real life. We're talking about a company hiring an actress or actor for a certain feel of a game.
Well, I'm going to ask a question that's going to blow.
You don't tell a director, don't cut my hair because that's not what I want to do.
Well, I'm going to do a question that's going to blow all you intergalactic haters' mind. First off, yeah, she's a new character. She wasn't gender swapped. She wasn't race swapped, and you're still having a problem. And what do you need to wear makeup in space for? What do you need to wear makeup when you're kicking robots' ass? What do you need to? It doesn't,
Hey, freaking George Lucas.
Because a lot of people, I've got to get the image for the thumbnail. A lot of people made, I fixed her and put makeup all over and stuff. I'm like, okay. What does that have to? Why does she need that all in space? It looks silly.
Well, the latest, in the last couple hours, they've been changing her race and getting rid of her facial features.
No, but see, it's not even that. It's the fact is that she, as the person,
you're not familiar with this argument.
I'm just saying that the person she is, the video game looks nothing like her. That's all that matters. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't look like her.
On the red carpet, Dom, the difference, if you take the picture of her on like the red carpet or other events, she's wearing makeup, and in the game she's not. She has short hair a lot of time.
Look, it has nothing to do with the person. I'm just saying the video game concept of her as person from person. Make it look like her a lot more than putting your own tweaks into the thing. That's all I said. And it has nothing to do with everybody in the comments. I'm looking at the video. I'm reading in the chat about guys talking about the women in video games, Sausage Fest. I want a woman's point of view on this matter. But you know what? Look, it's with everything. Anything that's
if you want a woman's point of view, go to a woman's channel and watch and support a woman's YouTube channel.
My wife will come in and she'll talk about it. She'll probably figure it out.
Your wife's gonna hit you.
Yeah, she won't hit me.
We got to get going because it's